Hi, welcome back to Real Reviews. This is Cody Williams, and we're here to talk about the movie Boy Kills World. This is an action thriller that is a directorial debut from Rich Moore. It's also produced by Sam Raimi. When I first saw the previews for this movie, I was super enticed by how much fun it looked. Sure enough, my curiosity got the best of me, and I knew right then that I had to check out this movie. Well, now that I finally have, I'm ready to talk about it. The movie story follows Boy, a deaf person with a vibrant imagination. When his family is murdered, he is trained by a mysterious shaman to repress his childish imagination and become an instrument of death. To be honest with you, well, I don't know what to think of this movie. It's a bit of a mixed bag for me because there's some things about the movie that I actually did enjoy, and there's the other things that just didn't quite sit right with me, which I will get to later. Right now, I want to talk about the many great things the movie has going for it that all include some fun, adrenaline fueled action scenes, some great laughs, flashy cinematography, and that's pretty much it. Obviously, the best thing about the movie are the no holds barred action scenes that are just so much fun to watch. The many fight scenes throughout the movie were just so exhilarating, and the choreography that went into them were really fantastic. Each and every single fight scene felt so viscerally intense, it's crazy. Aside from seeing Abigail last week, this is another film that is one of the bloodiest movies I have seen in a while. This movie is so bloody, in fact, that it completely takes ultra violence to a whole new level. Yes, there were even some parts that even made me squirm. The next best thing about the movie would have to be Bill Skarsgård himself. With absolutely no dialogue for his character whatsoever, he was able to show off his acting chops through his actions very well. His inner conscience, however, is dubbed by legendary voice actor H. John Benjamin, who many may know from Archer and Bob's Burgers. His iconic voiceover work really shines in this movie and provides most, but not all, of the film's comedic relief, and I will say that it definitely got some good laughs out of me. As far as the cinematography goes, I really enjoyed how flashy and colorful it was. As blood soaked the film was, the movie wasn't afraid to show off its visually appealing, bright color grading to give the film a comic book or video game effect. However, I do wish that the movie could have done without the shaky cam for the action scenes. When it comes to the writing, the movie is a mind numbingly simple and straightforward revenge flick. However, there is a fun little plot twist that I didn't expect at the slightest bit, and it came out of nowhere. As one would expect, the film script is really nothing worth bragging about, when truth be told, that this movie only appeals to those who want just mindless action over anything else. I would call this movie a good popcorn flick, but I've actually grown tired of that expression as an excuse for poorly made films. I wouldn't call this movie a terrible movie by any means, but it definitely could have been a whole lot better. What bothered me the most about this movie would have to be how overly cartoonish the antagonists were. Even with a star studded cast playing the villains, their performances were just so one dimensional. Looking back in retrospect, the movie is very derivative of The Hunger Games and also John Woo's newest flick, Silent Night. To top things off, the movie felt a little bit too goofy for my liking, which is weird because I like movies that are strange and unusual. Additionally, the film's ending was abrupt, leaving more questions than answers. With that said, I thought this movie was just meh. Overall, Boy Kills World is an outrageous, high octane thrill ride of a film that oddly favors its over the top stylistic visuals over being anything substantial. While the movie isn't regarded as anything overly exciting, it's not anything downright terrible either. If anything, this is just an average film at best. I give this movie a C. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Keep up with my real reviews.